guys, on this episode we're going to work on continuing sanding, cleaning out the crap and the cracks, work on sanding it down, finding blemishes we can primer, hopefully maybe take out glass, and work on getting it ready for doing a DIY paint booth and spray. We're going to try something we saw on the internet with some paint you can buy at your local hardware store, adding hardener and kind of cut it down with acetone or something like that, thinning it out, and hopefully we can spray it and spray it halfway decently. So make sure you follow along and you like and subscribe for more to come on this build, and stay tuned for this episode. So far we removed the trim. It pops out the little clips right there in those holes. We removed the doors. There's one screw that comes in on the door. It slides in. We got new gaskets for those, so we got those out of the way. I've been sanding the top with a sanding block, and I took a grinder through the cracks up there to knock more out. I'll work on the bottom down here, wire brushing it, cleaning it up a little bit more, putting the underbody spray coat on it to protect that a little bit more there. And then hopefully sand out a little more here. You can see we sanded really kind of a spot there. We'll need to put some primer on. And then I might go through with the can of primer just to hit little spots that look like they may be sunk, that needed pulled out, or we need to add some filler to or something to make it look better. So we're going to work on sanding this down a little bit more and going from there. Gonna do the same thing on the other side. So yeah, let's get to it. Clean it up, spray it down, coat it, make it be a little more protected in the weather, we hope. Yep, that's Adam's back. Now that's his front. Now that's a window. We're going to attempt to take out these windows because they already are weird and you can see through them into the inside.
Are you always supposed to be able to see through them?
Well, through the rubber. You're like, yeah, I don't know if that gap of the rubber is going to hold any water out. So we can also paint. We're not going to take out the front window yet. We won't do that until we have the new front window and we can do it all together. And have it sealed and nice and fancy. So the back three hopefully will get out. The front ones we just keep rolled down. We can put plastic and tape them off. So let's see if we break a window. Let's just look that we don't, because they're kind of expensive.
No breaking windows allowed.
Hacking and slashing by the Hashling slasher. Now we can remove all the extra headliner and stuff. It's tucked into the windows. I guess they glued in there first. And you do the interior before you put the windows back in so that it holds it. So I might need to order a headliner for that to make sure we have it here before we can do it. So that we can get it done. More windows to go. Swiss cheese in this metal. As you can see, I'm opening up like a can because it's not working. There's 1,000 little rivets. Some of them I couldn't see, so I just ripped it off. So he's over there chiseling out, drilling out, hammering out. Okay, been a productive night. We drilled out rivets, got rid of that broken piece. Since we have new sheet metal for that, we'll have to clean up some of this rust right here. We cleaned up the inside you saw, the window part. We're gonna get some rust primer stopper stuff, undercoat the insides of those before we rivet on the new piece. We've been sanding down the bottom half, sides and doors, get them ready to paint the bottom half and work on seeing what we need to do with this car. So there's progress happening, and we're going to get it fixed up here sooner than later. As you can see, we have some sand work done. We did find some spots that were low. We're gonna get some body filler, fix some low spots on the car, do a little primer on it, help fix some of the scratches and dents, and then we can work on getting on the front metal and the rear metal. Bring the rivet gun over and get that together. We can paint the ivory first, since it's going to be from that point down between the tires, and all the top will be a blue color. So that is the ticket for that, and that's the game plan for that. So hopefully tomorrow we can work on that stuff. We still would love to replace this. We found one that may or may not work. We don't know yet. We don't like that stuff right there. So if it's able and possible, hopefully we can swap it out and get that fixed. And just get the newer one cleaned up and ready for paint off the car. Alright guys, that's tonight's episode. Make sure you tune in for more. Make sure you like and subscribe and you follow along. Thanks for tuning in to this edition of Wide Open Throttle. There's definitely more to do. We're in the time crunch. This is the week countdown till old Mama Deer shows up. But at least we got it running now, consistently, brakes half working, and now we're working on the paint and glass, etc. So then we can work on getting all the new seals in and gaskets and get everything freshened up, looking good. So again, make sure you like and subscribe. Till next time.